Ted Mack here. Hopefully you guys having a good Sunday. I know I've been kind of lazy all day. Was thinking. I was talking to our mayor today, and I was talking to one of our House representatives. I was gonna call our senator today. I'm gonna call him on Monday. I was talking to also one of our guys that protects our president. He's a senior special agent with the Secret Service. And I also talked to one of our special agents that are in our area, and one of our board of supervisors. And I was just asking them, what do you guys think is going to happen to the dollar? And some of them even bought chickens, you guys. That's how freaked out they are about what's coming. Anyways, our mayor, I had some influence on trying to get our mayor in. I gave him a generous amount of money to try to, because I believed in him and I thought he was better than the other candidate, and I felt that he would do good by our city. So I just said that I'm going to write a check for my hard-earned money, expecting that man, being a business management type of man, because he manages the London Bridge Resort, that he would basically, as a businessman, as I'm a businessman, you do take advice, but also you have counsel, and you also do your own due diligence and your own research before you're buying and bringing in stuff to your company. So I figured this man is the man to do it, right? I was telling him today, I said, we can't continue on Doug Ducey's orders of being shut down indefinitely, because one of our gyms, 27 years, and my heart went out to him this morning. I almost started crying over it. 27 years, this man named Jackie, he opened this gym, blood, sweat, tears, made himself a beautiful gym, had most of the population of our city at that gym. And the man had to shut down because of COVID, because of what our governor is doing. And our governor sits on a board that has a lot to do with the pharmaceutical industry. And he himself is running around with no mask, going to parties, everything, no mask. He's allowing certain places open, but other places got to be closed. I mean, like the churches, for instance. They're closed. Governor Newsom of California, he even threatened that he'll shut out their electricity. There's an assault on our religious freedom. There's an assault on our businesses. It's an assault on us, the people. And they're all in one mind. And I think some of them do it out of ignorance, like our mayor. I think that he is just listening to the top down. There's an old saying, shit flows downhill. And we all know that we don't want shit, right? So I believe he's getting shit and it's flowing to him and he's believing it. So I told him, I said, I'm not elected. If I was elected, we'd be moving in the right direction already. Because I don't take shit from anyone. I told him that I'm calling in a county meeting and I'm going to do it. And I talked with our house and everything, and they want to attend. And I think it's time. We're a divided nation. Half of our nation wears masks and believes the Kool-Aid that's coming off CNN, MSNBC, all of them, the mainstream media. They believe that. For some reason, they can't think, and we're not going to be able to change their minds, you guys. So what we're going to have to do is allow them just to be scared and cowards, and us who are courageous to move forward with this country before we lose it. Our forefathers did not give us such a wonderful country, such a great country, a beacon of hope for the whole world, over being cowards, you guys. They didn't wear masks. They would look at this and they would already have solved this problem. See, a coward can't create anything. A coward can't do anything that is positive. They are what they are. They're cowards. And our forefathers were courageous, brave men that were willing to risk their lives, and some did, to die for our nation, to give our children and our future generations life, liberty, and happiness. And we have lost that. We have communism in this country, you guys. If you believe it or not, we have communism in this country. And me being a citizen, a business owner, which I am, and I make lots of firearms, you guys. I provide jobs. I provide a service for this nation. I am a contributor to this nation. I'm not a taker. I've worked very hard, come from the streets, quit school when I was 12, and I've accomplished much because of God and my faith and belief in Him. I might not be the best guy in the world, and I make a lot of mistakes because I'm not perfect, but I know where I gather my strength from, and it is God. So some of these elected leaders have decided to attend this meeting that I'm going to set up. When you see big tech companies silencing 800 doctors and taking the opinion of one, Fauci, Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci was under Obama. Well, he's been up there forever. He is friends with Bill Gates, and Bill Gates is a tech guy, and that's all he cares about is shoving a vaccine in us. The big tech, Google, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook took precedence with Fauci over 800 doctors that have proven that chloroquine and zinc sulfate has worked with their patients and had a 100% success rate. They silenced them. So when you see that silencing and you see people like our mayor not coming out publicly and saying, hey, you know what? We need to look into the silencing. That we're going to take one man who's in bed with the wrong people, big pharma and all that, over 800 frontline doctors that have proven that it works. A pill called hydrochloroquine that is so safe, it has been used from the dawn of time. They say it's as safe as aspirin, you guys. Back in 2005, Dr. Fauci, and if you go to NCIHN, I think it is, .gov, in 2005, there's a study that chloroquine or hydrochloroquine has cured the coronavirus families. And Dr. Fauci himself has said, yes, he agrees with that. But now he disagrees with it. And we have Snopes saying it's false and all that stuff. I've screenshotted all that. It is legit that chloroquine, hydrochloroquine, does heal the virus. I actually know doctors that have used this. But they're afraid to stand up and say anything because they're afraid that the medical board will pull their license, you guys. Don't you understand that? That's why these poor bartenders, and these poor bar owners, they can't open up because they're afraid that the state will take their license. Don't you understand that? You know, you guys, if you're looking for government to fix these things, it's not going to happen. It's going to be me and you that's going to fix this. And like I said, the mask wearers and the cowards, we're a nation of innovation. We're a nation of courageous men and women. We're not a nation of cowards, don't you understand? That's why we've been feared throughout, the last 200 and something years. No one could take us from without because we're an amazing nation. We are a strong nation. And they knew they couldn't take us from out, so they came within, and now they're destroying the very fabric of our nation, and they have divided us, you guys. So, at the end of the day, I don't care if you're black, you're yellow, you're red. It doesn't matter to me. You're an American. It's either you're going to stand with me or you're going to stand against me or against us, the people, the United States. You guys, I'm not the best guy who can make a speech or anything like that. I'm nothing special. Like I said, I quit school when I was 12. But I am a man that God has given me the ability to, make things happen. And I have showed that with my company and things like that. But I do love this nation. And I even love my enemies who hate me. I want to do something, you guys. I'm not going to stand here idle anymore and watch my nation burn. You know what's sad? When I was packing the guns the other day, doing final inspection, I literally make 6 digits a month right now. 6 digits a month right now. That's what my company, that's my paycheck. And I said to myself this: I am doing so well, but everyone else around me is suffering. And I thought about that, and I got sad. I'm not happy about the money I'm making. It means nothing when everyone around me is sick, basically losing they're going to be losing their homes, you guys. They're going to be losing everything they worked for. Some of these people, their grandparents worked their ass off and gave them a company that's going to fold. You guys, our speech is being censored now. Our churches are closed. We're not allowed to do anything anymore, you guys. There is no law that tells us that we have to wear masks and keep our businesses closed. They know that. It will never, ever pass in Supreme Court. They can't do it. Government was here for one thing and one thing only, to ensure our liberty, to make sure goods flow through commerce, to provide us with a military, not to get involved with the school, not to get involved with our health, not to get involved with Social Security. That's bullshit. That's socialism, you guys. Not to get involved with every single aspect of our life. They're not there for that. They're not anything. They're not supposed to tell us anything. They're here to ensure that we have liberty. That's it. We went wrong, you guys, because we became complacent, greedy. We got away from God. Just like Ronald Reagan said, what has he said? He said, a nation without God is a nation that's gone under. And that is a fact. I don't care if you believe in God or not. But this nation was wonderful because it was built by godly men. Lately, I have been trying to draw close to God, but I'm so angry and so pissed off all the time at the things that I see. And I fall away, but I come back and I ask God to forgive me and to give me patience and wisdom in this whole trying time. I ask you guys to bend your knee if you can in a quiet place. Even if you don't believe in God, ask Him to reveal Himself to you, because we need our nation healed, and it's not going to be done by us sitting on our ass. Silence in the face of evil is evil itself. Not to act is to act, and not to speak is to speak. A famous quote done by Dietrich Bonhoeffer, amazing man. He risked his life, his fortune, his fame, everything, to get the Jewish people away from Hitler. Evil triumphs when good men do nothing. Anyways, you guys, those are my words. I'll be on Facebook in 4 days. I'll be putting a date out there. We're all going to meet, and all of us are going to put our minds together. We're going to protect one another. We're going to be there for one another, and we're going to restart our economy, with or without our government. Remember that name, Ed Mack.